Yes, and that's why I think I'm having like confusion with like this principle because one I try to like operate on principles, but also I want to thank you for like engaging with this conversation thoughtfully. I've really enjoyed like reading your comments, um, but yeah, so it's like my ideas, and then the thing is like the feedback that I get from ChatGPT. You know, two things. One, everything that you put into ChatGPT is your own. You know what I mean, and it's just responding to that, right? And I think that there's gradations between people who type a prompt into ChatGPT and take all of it, and people who go and write something off on their own and brainstorm on their own and put that into ChatGPT and get feedback and edit, what they're going to add and what they're not going to add, right? I truly believe that there are people who are using, ChatGPT unfettered, unedited. And I feel like those are the same people who are going to their peers and their colleagues and getting edits and feedback from them and then, using it word for word, bar for bar, right? And to me, it feels like it's more like the way that the person is using it. Because to that point, right, that like everything that I put into ChatGPT is mine, and ChatGPT is only reorganizing and formatting and giving feedback on what it is that I put in there, right? So where do I stop in that process and where do I end? If I am putting, creativity and effort, as you were saying, into the process that I'm already working on. Now, again, like I was saying, there are people who are going to be lazy about it. And I guess the issue that I'm having is like, it's like I'm more of like a principle person. If the principle is that it is unoriginal to get feedback from a computer and then incorporate it into your body of work, where does that process stop when I go and get feedback from a human being, right? A professor, a colleague, a fellow artist, a child, a family member, whoever it is, right? Because now I feel like it's not about the feedback or the work being unoriginal or not yours 100%, but now it's a matter of, there's a bias between humans and computers and inanimate objects. And I'm not to say that one is right or one is wrong, but it's just the principle. If the principle is that the work isn't 100% yours, then are all instances where the work isn't 100% mine? Are those also like not valid as well and devalued at the same rate? Furthermore, you know what I mean? On one point, it's not just about writing, at least with like Justin Scott and Deontay Cal. There's this performance. There's this performance aspect to it, right? And we all know that there are talk show hosts, who have writers on their team who provide them with all the notes. And are those notes theirs? Are those writings theirs? Absolutely not. But again, is there performances like television talk show hosts, media personalities, entertainment professionals devalued? Right? I guess you would say it's devalued because somebody had also brought this up that it's like rap, right? That yes, you can use somebody else's words and interpretations and thought process, but you're just never going to be the greatest. It's like rappers with ghostwriters. Well, you know what? That is the same thing. Okay, thank you for working through this with me. But yeah, if you have any recommendations on those post-colonial theory, like if like any websites, any thought leaders, any authors, any books you think I should look into that you think would be helpful, I'd greatly appreciate it. And again, thank you for engaging in this conversation with me.